Hi there, today I'm going to show you how to round brush blow dry your hair. I've posted about it before, but I think it's easier to see in a video. So today I'm just going to show you how I do my own hair, and hopefully that will make things a little clearer. Now the first thing that I always do is I rough dry my hair for a little bit. This tip helps take out some of the moisture, and you'll find that it makes the actual round brushing go a lot faster. If you start with your hair soaking wet, it's going to take forever, your arms are going to get tired, and you're not going to want to finish. So I'll show you how I do that. Is about, I'd say 75–80% dry, and there's still enough moisture here to change the shape, but not so much it's going to take forever. Now the next thing I do is I blow dry my bangs, and the way I do that, just use the round brush. You can use any brush you like. Styling brush works great for this too, and I just kind of push it back and forth, and that straightens it without making it too poofy. So you can see how that made my bangs dry and straight, but it doesn't have that big pageanty poof. Now if you like to have a little bend in your end, you can go ahead and just round brush it like this. But you can skip that if you don't like some bend. So the next thing I do is, very important, I turn my nozzle. This keeps me from torquing my wrist while I'm blow drying my hair. And I'm just going to take a section on the bottom. You don't want your sections to be any wider than the barrel of the brush. So you can see here, it's about right. And then this bottom section is the trickiest part. Just place the hair in. probably noticed that I was bringing the brush up as I dry. That's gonna add volume. So if you have hair that already has a lot of volume and you want to sort of minimize the volume, you're going to pull it straight down instead. With a round brush as well, if you kind of bend it at the ends, it will add a little bit of bend. But if you don't like that, you can just pull it straight through as you dry. You don't have to add bend to your ends. I'm just going to release my hair and take the next section. I don't have a lot of hair, so I can do my hair in only a few sections. You might need to take smaller sections. It actually goes faster if you take smaller sections and get that dry before taking down the next section, because otherwise if your hair is really thick and you take a thick section, it's just going to take a long time. Now, the other thing I like to tell people is that if you, let's say your arms are tired, you're not used to this, take a break. At this point, just, do something else. Put your makeup on or have some breakfast. You can do the sections separately. It's not a big deal. You'll build up the arm strength eventually. So holding it up a little bit while it cools will kind of help seal in that volume. And the change in the shape really happens as you're taking your hair from wet to dry. So you want to make sure it's really dry. So it's a good idea to kind of run your fingers through it, and if you feel any spots that are damp, go back over them, because otherwise the humidity will just make it revert back to the way it was. Down my next section. Now these sections in the front, I like to kind of angle them back. That's just personal preference, because I think it highlights my layers, but you don't have to do that. If you want to do it straight down, or if you want to even angle it forward, if you like your layers to kind of frame your face, that's perfectly fine. Another trick, if you want to add more volume, is to just press the cold shot on your button, shot button on your dryer, and then you can cool it down faster that way. Okay, now this last section up here, I like to take this straight back. If you part your hair on the side, you can do it this way, or the other way, if that's the way you part your hair. But because I wear my hair in the middle and I like, again, to show the layers, I just take it straight up. Now when I do it this top section, and this, if you don't have fringe, is going to hit the front of your face, I just let it drop forward and let it cool down a little bit, like that. And again, that's just going to help lock in the volume back here. So when I flip back, I've got lots of good volume in there. So you can see I'm not fussy with my sectioning, and you don't need to be either. Just section it off and blow dry it. I hope that this made the process a little clearer for you. Believe me, if I can do it, you can do it. It just takes a little bit of practice.